had a good life together. Fucking real good life. Had us a place of our own.
Oh, I'm newly calibrated, all shiny and clean. I'm your recent adaptation, time to redefine me. Oh, I'm feeling better now.
Right off the bat, I gotta tell you that Matt is not able to make it today.
Well, physically I'm here.
There's that. But he did bring over something that sounds like it's either going to suck or be really good. Coconut Macaroon Stout from 903. And I do believe that this is a first for me with them. Well, we won't talk about the alcohol percentage. Where are they from?
Ooh, I don't know that. I haven't read that one. I know,
Texas.
I know what it weighs.
Sherman, Texas.
Ooh, nice.
Man, you know how awesome Sherman, Texas is? Hey, look at that. How's that for a segue? Boom. And it weighs in at, it's only 0.8%. That's MCI math. Oh my god.
You got a little too excited with your can there?
You know, the flipper, flippy thing.
I didn't have no problems with mine.
Oh, that's great. You know why? Because you're a professional. Oh, and then half of what I'm trying to wipe up is, like, evidently permanent on the floor. You know, it's not an imperial stout. It's just a stout. Imagine if they did an imperial. Would it be 20?
18 or more.
We will use this opportunity
For the light
for
test?
the flashlight.
How'd I know you were going for that? It looks pretty dark though, so. Oh, that smells good.
Okay. Got gym mode Firefly.
Doesn't smell overly sweet, but it smells good.
So Firefly, low, medium. Oh,
I've seen it. Yeah.
We're busting a cap in that shit. Yeah, it's I am. You know what that means? That means you can't see anything right now because I accidentally aimed this at you. But it's telling me that it's time to charge the batteries.
Wow, she looks beautiful.
And that might be the first time.
Fake tits. Guaranteed fake tits. But she's beautiful.
I'd have to taste them to be sure. Okay, so
I can cheers you to that.
Okay. Cheers. Thanks for the low alcohol percentage beer.
Well, you know, people keep complaining that I'm always getting drunk over here, so.
Oh, well, that's why we got to talk about it. Definitely, I get the, like a chocolatey coconut.
Yeah, it's kind of got a sweetness smell to it, but not like overly sweet.
I'm not a fan of coconut, but the combination of what I'm smelling actually smells.
That's what did I not tell you that in the alley? Like, doesn't sound like my favorite flavors, but it sounds like a good combination.
That sounded good. Hey, remember when we rendezvoused in the alley? Bitch.
When you...
Did you have any yet?
Almost ran me over? No.
Well, I didn't almost.
You drove in the fucking neighbor's yard just to get at me.
You look like you're going to try to get sneaky on me. I was going to make sure it didn't happen.
I was walking over to the right, you know, so you could pass by while I flicked my cigarette butt at you because I knew you were going to fucking get right on my ass. Even in the yard, I can't believe that.
It wasn't my yard. Then they definitely don't take care of it like Nikki did.
Oh my god. They don't take care of it, period. She looks like she'd be a bitch, but I tell you what, I'll still...
I'd actually like to see that gun. That looks like somebody... That looks like there's too many cool parts on it to be like a piece of shit. Like, looks like a custom 1911. I know, there's a hot brunette, and I'm going, God damn it, look at that. Okay, moving on up.
Eric?
Yeah?
I've only had one sip. I can already tell you. It's going to be a dangerous show for you.
Can I tell you, Smart Money was first. Great, Poco was second. Mike says, cheers, bro. Man, we're already on the fourth comment. Jolson says, needs more cowbell.
They don't do it too often.
It's actually been, as Tardisius would tell me, it's been an embarrassingly a long time since I've done any cowbell. And then Tardisius says, even a little would help. See, there it is.
I got you, Tardisius.
And then Jolson says back to him, I know, right? By the way, Jolson was here the other night.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, when you're a contract hitman, every now and then you end up north.
True.
Just remember, Lake Superior does not give up its dead. Right, Jolson?
What is it? Smile Money would know. What, do dead bodies float better or they don't float in the cold water?
Well, they'd recently, somewhere around in the Great Lakes, they had a body pop up, so... And this guy, I think, even put concrete. I don't know if they chained him to a block. I don't know, he completely screwed up. Yeah, these are in the way, so... I don't know if I'm waiting on anything, but yet these two both have just my normal name on it. Just nothing fun for the delivery guy. I'm not exactly sure where this is from. It almost sounds like some kind of sex house.
You know, I got a new name for you. If I ever have to mail you anything, I think I'm gonna call you Eric Papalotopus. How's that one?
You need to work on that.
No, Eric Papalotopus? Oh, I'm sure he would enjoy that.
Papalotopus?
You just now catching on? Ooh, a handguard. You were talking about a damn handguard.
Oh, this is a sponsored item.
Yep.
These are
Is
not
that the one you were talking about?
These are not freaking cheap.
Which one's that from, or who's that from?
Well, I gotta find out from them if I'm supposed to go with the name that was on the, I guess I might even send them the link to this. You know, Smile Money, which one was it? The flashlight people. I sent them a link, dangerously sent them a link. You know what their comment was? Well, that was interesting. Wow, the finish on this feels really
like stroking your your hand real. Well, it's not anything exceptionally light like I was hoping. It does feel smooth like the finish, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's well done for the powder coating. T-slots are all marked.
You don't know who this is from, though?
No, I know the company.
That's what I'm asking.
I don't know if it's coming from this company or if it's being billed as Fiatchi.
Gotcha.
Looks like a really nice barrel nut as far as the locking down on it goes. It looks like your typical, if you can see in there, it's been drilled and tapped. Just kidding, sponsors. But this is the one that they wanted to push. It's a 15-inch one, and unfortunately, and again, Smile Money, I'm over here. I'm not a fan really anymore of the key mod. Some of my favorite rifles, like Justin's rifle, that is a key mod handguard. I like the fact that it's opened up at the top here. You know, I don't know. Other than weighing a few different ones, I'm telling you right now, what you really feel is that barrel nut.
It doesn't feel heavy, but it doesn't feel light. It's not like...
Oh, it's not an Odinworks O2 light, I can tell you that. Yeah. I do have one of those in play.
Somewhere
but,
back there yonder?
But overall, I like it. I really like the fact that they opened it up for where the gas tube goes. Get a little cooling going on in there. Yeah, I don't know. This is for right now. This is going on the side charger. Which reminds me, I forgot to order something for the side charger.
What's that?
I need a low profile gas block. Now I can see I need a low profile gas block. That's the one thing I'm missing.
For $300, I could get you a sweet EOTech sight for it. I mean, or you could trade me for a good, really, good scope. I'd like a scope. That's the only reason why I'd trade it. Actually, I like that EOTech.
I'd really like to comply, but right now, I would really like. There's another. Actually, the company that makes this flashlight, they have quite a lineup of stuff. But they're like, we'd like you to review that $17 flashlight, and I'm just like, why don't you let me review the 1 to 6 power scope that you have? It even comes with the power ring on it, so that so you can the throw lever technically is what it's called. It has the bullet drop compensation. It has a lit reticle, and the price point on it. The only thing that it's not a first focus plane. But when you're talking about a $200 scope, you're not going to get a first focus plane. If you can get a first focus plane scope for in the $200 range, something's wrong. Okay, and yes.
Oh. Eric, yes. All right. You can read a comment. Go ahead and read a comment or two. I gotta pull some stuff up. I totally forgot my.
Let me give you more room, and I'll just take care of this.
Okay.
This is also just to me.
Is it usually just for you?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have like it like reads as though I ordered it for me. I don't usually send stuff to home like a light switch. I guess I could do that just to mess with me. It's a gift. Oh, it's a gift from Smile Money.
So, you didn't like Eric Papalotopus. Should I,
Do me a favor and throw that over in the recycling bin?
What about,
Thank you, Smart Money.
What about
more targets?
What about naming Jim Suckalotadick?
Smart Money. See?
You can laugh at that one, but not yours. All right.
This is exactly why he's one of the people that I forward the Patreon videos to, because I appreciate that he, like he says, instead of just sending you money and then I spend it on alcohol, he sends me stuff that I could actually use. And actually, this looks like the perfect 300-yard target.
Why is he always so nice too? But such a dick to me.
You give him too much material. Why'd that come out loud?
Asshole.
Thank you, Smile Money.
So I got some cheddar. Natural
Cheddar chunks, shavings off your
so
balls.
it's Applewood smoked sea salt. I thought that sounded a little different, a little interesting, because usually I like pepper. But thing is, I got something with pepper, so we got to have something to do a little offset, right? Mm-hmm. How about a little peppered salami? Do you ever have peppered salami like this?
I have never had peppered salami.
Seriously?
I've had salami. I've never. Jesus Christ! It's like whack, roll.
It looks like one of those bird feeders you hang.
A suet stick.
No, this is actually really good. I like these.
Billy. It's Billy. How come we've never gone forward on a relationship? It's just you in comments.
Jesus.
I mean, Billy actually seems like a cool person. Seems. He could be a complete prick. Some people think that Matt seems like a cool guy.
Or a complete prick.
Billy says, "Hey, gun bro, what you think of the new Echelon? Am I gonna get one?" Well, if you don't know what that is a new pistol from Springfield. I think it looks kind of badass. What they've done is they've taken
what is it?
The Echelon.
I think I might have actually seen that.
What they've done is they've taken a playbook from SIG. They've made a gun that the trigger group is considered the gun. So if you want to get a different frame, so like the guts of it are what you are serializing. So when you do your FFL transfer, you might just be looking at some shit where you're going, how does that even count? But that is, because that's what they are now considering the gun. And I can't remember how many different combinations there was for it. There's a lot of different combinations. And it looks badass. I mean, of course, I'm a narrow-minded thinker. I mean, if it came out as a 10 millimeter.
Did you hear this thing with the Supreme Court and some gun bill they just passed or something?
No. Hear about the crane at the top of a building that fell over in New York today?
No. That ain't good.
I thought it was either old or bullshit, but then Greg found like 3 different videos on it, and they were all saying it happened at like 7:30 this morning. The engine compartment for the crane, like, we're way up there. Started on fire, overheated and started on fire, and then I think it caused the knuckle for holding the crane to fail, and the crane fell and went all the way down the side of the building.
Was there a guy in the crane?
At the
I would
point,
assume if their engine was running.
They said 9 people were injured.
No one dead though.
I don't know.
All right, try it.
Try a piece of your log.
Yeah, because this is what I really want you to try. So my honey.
So did you eat these separately, or did you?
I ate them separately.
Okay, I'm not starting with the peppered.
It's real. It's literally pepper's all you taste.
You know, it'd be a cruel joke if it still had the casing on it, and you had to lose all the pepper, and some guy back at the factory is going, "Oh, you know what we forgot to do?
I got a lot of casing on that one."
It's foreskin."
Did you try? Oh, you're trying the cheese.
Oh,
The cheese definitely calms down that pepper.
I like the cheese.
That's different. That's what I got. But it's actually good. Here, you got a knife? I'll slice up some more. Here.
I don't know, Billy. Looks kind of cool. There's a couple of things on the list that I would say I will not move off the list first. And I sort of think I have to, now that I've had more time to kind of do the research, and I'm not saying this because I have found anything bad about the Springfield Hellion. But after having a long conversation with my family last night, i.e. Jeremy and Caitlin, I seriously think that before I would buy the Hellion, I have to buy the Chris Vector in 10 millimeter. And I would
Really?
I would honestly.
I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong, but
It's a 10 millimeter, and I think I would.
are these two going for like what, $1,400-$1,600?
Well, his was 12, and then you got to go with all the side folder shit. It'd just be easier if Jeremy sold me his and let me make payments. I mean, his is exactly as I want in the Chris Vector. And
This is nice. I shot it.
I told him, and I didn't use these exact words, but Jeremy, if I ended up with your Chris Vector, I would actually follow through with making it the first legally suppressed thing that I own.
She is beautiful. She don't look like she got the fake tits like the other one.
Oh no, she shows up a lot.
Did you try this?
No,
This was said try this first.
what are you supposed to put it on?
Your finger. Then you can put it on whatever you think you would match it with. Just try it. It's good. I tried it.
It's good. I tried it. Dumbass.
Got a little bit more heat than I thought it would, but it's not like hot, but it's got a little more kick than I thought it would.
You know what? I can already tell you that would be good with.
The cheese. That's what I was kind of thinking.
I was gonna have you ooze on my meat, but then I decided. I still think what we were talking about earlier.
What's that?
Marinate some chicken breast
Whoa,
with this.
whoa. Not on camera, man.
Oh. Too soon?
You want to marinate what now?
Some chicken with that.
Probably won't be too bad of an idea.
Caution. Slippery when wet. I don't even remember putting this in the rotation. I'm kind of glad I did, though. Mr. 27 says, 6 Brubomi reviewer. Multi-gunman, those are rookie numbers. You're fired. God, now I'm getting honey all over the controller. Mr. 27 says, what? Super Brubomi? I don't believe it. Hector says, gorilla testicles and cornflakes. Well, it's whatever. It's what a growing Hector needs for breakfast. Poco, double skull shot, please. Well, come on. Quadruple skull shot and cowbell till the neighbors get pissed. Ads didn't scourge. We will ignore him like we never even read it.
All right, so I know you said thing is different because they're like serializing like the inside stuff, calling it the gun.
Here, I was supposed to show you this. This was a Hector creation. So, I don't want Hector to like maybe think that I don't like fucking look at shit. He sends me this and he goes, "Did you realize I put your face on it?"
Nope.
What the fuck? No, I thought that was Al Bundy.
Asshole.
Asshole!
No, you made me forget what I was going to ask you.
Mm-hmm. Multi-gunman's video needs less beer and more whiskey. Want to do a double skull shot?
That's because I asked you yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever it was.
What were we talking about before we were talking about that?
I'll do one if you do one. We can call that the double.
If I poured 2 shots, technically that is a double.
That's what I'm saying.
I have to tell you though, I needed a shot glass, and I don't know what it was, but I dumped it in here.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. We were going in the direction.
What do you think of this? What do you think of this honey? Yay or nay?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, like when my sister gave me,
it's honey. That's the thing. It's honey. I've never heard or tried spicy honey. I think that is genius.
well, that's why when my sister gave me the 2 containers of
Yeah.
spicy honey, I think it's Heinz, which is even more weird. I don't know. I think Christine saved it.
Well,
I don't
they make
think
a lot
she
of
threw it
stuff,
out. But I was thinking to myself, what the fuck would anybody do? I mean, put it on bread? I mean, I'm okay with having some spicy honey on a piece of bread. I mean, I'm not going to put spicy honey in my green tea.
No,
and then you made marinade, and I was like, you know what?
No, this is really messed up. You want to hear what they suggest to put this on?
Your penis?
Pizza, fried chicken, cheese, tea, salad,
No.
ice cream,
No. Well,
fruit, roasted veggies, seafood, yogurt, ribs, oatmeal, and cocktails. Pretty much any. I mean, it's
marinade wasn't even in there.
yeah. Well, like I said, I just put it on the pork chops. Fuck, I thought it was awesome. How's the beer treating you?
I'm not hating it.
I like it.
You know
It
what?
might not be something that you'd be able to have a 6-pack of. But.
Well, not and remember. The coconut.
True.
I'm not a fan of coconut really at all. You know, I'll eat
I never used to.
fresh coconut, but in drinks, I don't like coconut, I don't like cinnamon, and I don't like coriander.
I never used to like coconut, but you know, your taste buds kind of change over time, and I do like coconut, but not like no cheap flavor. Like this is good. You can taste the coconut, but it also matches so well with other stuff.
Whatever you do, do not cut any more of that cheese.
Fresh coconut, though, I'll eat that. Charlie doesn't seem to really eat it, so I just eat it on my own. It's a pain in the ass to crack the things all the time.
You know, why does the peppercorn come off as a... It's almost like
Skin?
exactly what I said has happened here.
Yeah.
Is it or is it not
Like stringy?
the
Yeah.
casing?
I'm guessing it's like pig intestine for casing or something. It's definitely edible. It's not plastic or nothing.
Huh.
I learned about that stuff down when I was living in the cities.
Talking about what stuff? Pig intestines?
The
Used to use them as a condom while you fuck deers in the ditch?
the pepper salami like that.
Just do what Christine does. I watch her go, well, I gotta clean the kitchen counter. What the fuck, girl?
Now you gotta clean the
Now you gotta
kitchen floor.
kill the floor. A moment ago, we only had one thing to fix. Hey, look. We've already killed one flying object.
Mm.
No, it's got wings. It just didn't make it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure
not-
it's not pepper?
No, it's not a pepper. I thought that at first, but I see. Yeah, it's got wings.
Hold on a second here. You give me a hard time about how I treat knives you've given me. And this is how you treat that knife. You use it to pull up and dissect flies. Alright,
Well, whatever. Okay.
don't worry. You know what? Unlike you, I don't give a shit.
If it
I gave it to you.
If it drowned in my liquor, little buddy gave his life for our
Got a little
enjoyment.
extra protein.
Yeah.
I would have kept it right in there.
I ate him.
Oh God, Eric, I don't know if I can do this.
It's Maker's Mark. It tastes like frickin' Maker's Mark. Mixing the best, the rest of the best.
I'm still trying to stay up till 7 o'clock though.
That can happen.
What time is it?
4:48.
Oh,
2 hours. You might make it.
you said 4:48.
5 o'clock.
Well, yeah. So I'm still under 24 hours.
You got your meat stuck in my teeth.
5:30. 5:30 would be 24 hours. Oof. That's when I'll start getting real loopy.
Seriously.
Sorry, boys.
The last little loop of the last piece of salami is stuck between these two teeth, and it's like, it won't go away.
There's more cheese there, and there's more of that if you need more honey. More beer too.
Couple more titties.
More beer if you need.
That's pissing me off now. Feels like a piece of dental floss stuck. Okay. J-Dog says, here at home, Din Scourge says, somebody convince Ms. Bomies a bike on the open road is better than a bike still at the dealership.
Eric, before I forget. The bakery.
Hey.
The bakery. No, the beer I was telling you.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking like, what I would compare it to, like what I thought it would maybe be.
It's the bakery would have been just like that. That's.
But no, that's what I was like comparing what I was thinking or hoping it would be.
That bike that you recommended for Christine.
Yeah.
Has that been sold?
I don't know. I just actually deleted the picture on my phone.
You know what she asked?
Laughed and joked about it.
You actually. Well, seriously. You know what she says? She goes. It's got to be some kind of scam. You can't get a bike like that for $850. I said, yes, you can, Christine.
What was it? Yamaha?
Yeah, it was a Yamaha Virago. Oops, sorry. No, you're right, Din Scourge. Smile Money. The membership at your range is $35. Why doesn't Matt buy a membership? You cannot have a membership club and have people crowd the range with non-members. Dave says non-members pay $5 for each visit and must be accompanied by a member. I enjoy Matt's company when he's sober.
Thanks, Dave.
Smile Money. But for $35 each, Eric could get Matt, Miles, Michael, J-Dog to join, and that would not cry so much about not being allowed to bring as many guests as he wants. They could also go without dragging Eric out of his basement. Oh, nobody's going to show up without me. You know why? God damn it, that piece needs to come out of there. Smile Money. 25 more targets are there tomorrow. I ordered them after watching the shooting video. Yes, Smile Money. Thank you.
I don't know what I'm missing. Sorry, I'm distracted looking at a freaking bike for you. What was that?
Yamaha Virago.
No, I know that. I'm talking about.
Wasn't it here in Duluth too?
I think so. Or close by, real close by.
Poco. I wasted more than one summer of my family's motorcycle shop, so I'm not really into motorcycles. I like mostly American stuff, Indians and whatnot. Victory made a bike to compete with the VMAX. I like broad track racers and older stuff too. The vintage race stuff Billy Lane is doing is fun to watch. I also made on a BSA, so I guess I gotta like those too.
Eric? So I'll keep looking, but I cannot find that bike. I'm gonna guess very strongly that it was already sold. However, look at these prices.
I think right now, if we had $850, she would have let me buy the damn thing for her.
Well, these are about double, but they're actually that's the pretty standard price. That's a 97, $1,400. That looks pretty nice. Here's one for $1,000, but that's a 95. The one I think that I showed you was a 97. But either way, the prices they're pretty comparable, you know. I mean, that was a good deal. You guys laughed at me for it.
I didn't laugh. I told you she'd never go for it.
You said don't even show her, and then I showed her. And then now that there was discussion. Who was wrong? Who was right?
Salty says Matt's an asshole.
No,
and he's naked.
You know what the funny thing is? Even if you and her both said, let's get it,
Tardisius says double naked.
I would have just bought it and you could pay me. I would have pulled a Miles. But it would have been long. Or at least I'd be getting
Wow,
something good out of that safe.
That's the way they turn out anyway.
Actually, you know what? Miles made me learn something. I'd be taking something out of that safe. Didn't know neighbors could be fucking
I don't really have any.
such douches. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's better if it's someone else. That's all the more reason why you'd want to make sure that you repay the loan.
Mm-hmm. Well, knowing what I know now, I would have just said, we should make this happen.
Yeah, well, you fucking...
And then
you literally laughed and you're like, nah, she already had one of those. Don't even show her.
All she's
You're
done
like, don't even show her that.
is I want the Chief Bobber. The Chief Bobber or nothing. You know, it's going to be a brand new one.
It was literally under $900 too, and it looked nice.
And I told her, I said, you know, it'd be really nice right now today is if you had a bike for we'd go for a ride. And she goes, yeah. That one that Matt showed me the picture of was probably a scam. Just seemed like too good to be true. No, it wasn't. That was about the right price for a bike that old and that size.
I think it was only, what, a 550 or 5... I think it was 500, 550. I don't know what sizes they come in on. But it was a 550 or 500. It was something in the 5 range. I know that.
Yeah.
And I know they have 250s and they got 750s. It was like the
Personally,
medium
I've only
class.
known 250, 750, and 1100. That's the only ones that I actually know really exist.
Okay. Well,
Because Christine's was a 250 Virago.
I could have swore that one said it was 550. But hell, even a 250, yeah, just get on a bike.
That bike was way too small for her though. But I wish she still had it because at least if we want to go bomb around fucking town on a weekend.
Yeah, exactly. It's better than a moped.
Yeah, and you know how many times I've already not gone for a ride because I feel bad about
Her.
You're home. It's your day off. It's my day off. See you later, honey.
I'm going riding.
Swami, Matt wasn't on the brew review yesterday. Well, he did a good job not being there. Congrats, Matt.
So, I mean, even when I'm not around.
Rich Huff says cheers. Cold-hearted bastard. 2 thumbs up, 2 shots. I think Matt did a great job.
You just put that in there. Dude, you literally made me just like want to lash out and like punch you in the leg, give you a dead leg for that.
Then Scourge says, take a schwat.
We just did. I'm not even finished with mine yet. And I'm starting to sweat.
Oh, I'll do another one.
Okay.
Dan?
I accept that. There's another beer.
Woo! Fuck.
That was a strong one, right?
Oh, I might need some more cheese for that. That's actually, I really like this cheese.
Like I said, I like to try things that are different. And you're like, well, I've never heard of that before.
If Jim comes over wearing a leather suit, you might want to skip that one.
I'll make sure he has chains on too.
Mm.
Just for you and a select few fans, if you know what I mean.
Select few? I can't think of any. Oh, maybe Hector.
Oh, I could think of a few.
Oh, speaking of Hector, someone mentioned 3-6 Mafia. Cool. I listened to some rap, and I am Juggalo. Been down with the clowns since '94.
He's a gigolo.
Whoopie, MCL, and C7 lastly. C7's been called, and it was a hit. And it wasn't lastly. I can't stand 90% of country, but I support the message in small town. And...
You know what? You know what's funny? I know there's so much controversy and talk about this song. I still haven't heard it. I mean, I know what the song, like...
It's the most fucking innocent thing. switch to Kid Rock saying, fuck you, fuck Joe Biden, fuck you liberals, you all fucking need to burn in fucking hell, fuck, 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 fuck. That's his song. And yet, I hear about small town, where if you're gonna come and do shit, you better not try in a small town. I didn't think there was...
Well, what about all the shit from Biggie Smalls and Tupac and Snoop Dogg and...
Oh, I already discussed this. As a rapper, you can say I'm a fucking nigger and we're gonna go fucking kill the white cops. But that's okay. That's okay. Because they're black, and when you're black, you can say nigger. But if you're white, it's a racist thing, right?
Well, they're oppressed.
Fuck.
We're racist, they're oppressed.
Yeah, you're right. You're repressed. What do you need? You need a 75-inch flat panel to put the deal through? Nice pair of Nikes? Would that make it all good for you?
Actually,
fucking lazy
no.
pieces of shit?
No.
What?
Actually, I don't need a 75-inch. I need a remodel so I can get the 75-inch.
A remodel. That doesn't fit. Well, you could take a... I think a 2x4 and a sledgehammer and just knock.
Pop a hole in the corner, like the corner area.
Just pop a. You get an 80 in there.
You know what? You're not wrong until it goes out the roof.
Well, No, I'm telling you. I'm sorry. Draw your own conclusions. The laziest, most racist batch of people right now is a certain color range, like the one right behind me. Prove me wrong. Fuck. There's more slavery in Ireland than there was in Africa. And who is the number one slave trader in Africa?
A black man.
Black people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta be done now.
Christine's home. You're fucked.
Cheap old gun guy says, in the face of impossible odds, people who love their country can...
I'll be back in a minute. I'll go check on your...
I'll check my meat.
Well, do you want me to?
Yes.
I figured it's about that time.
It's been low and slow. It's probably about time to pull the foil off and let it brown up. J-Dog, I went out on the bike again. You hooker. I'm going out on the bike tomorrow. After I work, I'm going to pop here. I'm going to grab the bike and I'm going to go get this shit taken care of. Christine won't be there, so guess what? Uh-huh. Matt Davis says, yep. Fucking right, Matt. You know, nobody says more with less than Matt Davis. If fucking yep doesn't cover it, you need a 75-inch. Bad. Greetings, Captain. Won't get to watch all this, but I'll finish it later. Some bitch. Should we just wait? Tom, when a problem comes along, you must whip it. When the cream's set up too long, you must whip it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, when she drops the flowers and bends over, you guessed it, you must whip it. Clyde, whiskey and revolution for all. When tyranny becomes law, rebelling becomes duty. Sic semper tyrannis. Sharky? Oh, what? I was back and catching up. Great scene with the exploding phaser. Oh, that's because he's on the wrong video. Well, speaking of exploding phasers.
That one was actually pretty funny. Like I said, you could have really, like, gelled up your hair, you know, maybe put a little black dust on your face.
Take one of my shirts and let it on fire and then wore it.
Yeah, some
burn holes all over.
Oh, I could give you actually a few. Well, with all the torching and shit I got to do at work sometimes. They're burnt up pretty good.
Those are not real. But I still stand for the flag, if you know what I mean. Fully erect.
I salute.
Hector, Uncle Eric, Miles touched me in the no-no place.
That's reportable.
I would call somebody. She looks like she's ready for something.
she's got those dreamy eyes. Those really like, I'm fucking in trouble. She looks at you, it's like she sees right through your soul.
She's got those special contacts in. She can take a shot right to the face and keep right on going. It's like the Energizer Bunny, but different. Sharky, work got in the way again, so no bottle ship shots until I've caught up, which will be a challenge on its own.
He just says, alright, if I can't make a call, no one can make a call.
SH, num num num, and those buns, read more button. On to the next one. Sharky, cheers, all catching up. An hour and a half review ain't helping. Hey, Matt, thanks.
That was
Still on the wrong video. Surprise guest, damn you all. Screwing with me, catching up on a fast forward. Sharky, SH, Ultra Babe Robbery, not surprising. I'll continue to catch up tomorrow. My time, I hope. Well, I didn't know they pulled the girl from the Big Hugs. Huh. Wade, to answer your question about teachers of today, all I can say is they would make a heart attack I'd have seen enjoyable. Well, you know, the problem is the educational system. I learned this, and was it 1958? They hired a black woman to be the educational czar for the president. Picked her. Less than a few months into that, 8 months, 10 months, they fired her, and they hired a Rockefeller. And his goal, he said, in less than a year, he can change the way people think. So basically, our kids have been sent to retard class.
I actually thought the Rockefellers were part of what got school started.
Rockefellers are just fucking evil.
They wanted to teach you basically just enough to get you to run their factories or whatever kind of job. They wanted you to be smart enough to learn how to, follow simple commands and read,
And change history. Yeah, you're probably 100% right.
But they didn't want you to be smart enough to question shit or anything on top of that. They didn't want you to be smart enough to run your own company or compete against them. They just literally wanted to teach you basics. That's what school's all about. Just basics, nothing more. Because they want to be able to have control on you.
I can't argue with any of that.
Well, that's what I read. I'm can't verify because I don't.
No, they
I don't
took
know these people.
They took a woman out of a position that would have been great for our country, and they put in a fucking piece of shit that should have had a round put through his head. Sharky, cheers all, catching up still.
You should have been on the Titanic, you mean?
David, well, they were supposed to be on it, but at the last minute, they all got off of it. And the richest man on the planet died, and they assumed everything.
Well, I know this story, this is why never mind.
David said, I'm yours, I just melted you. Sharky, not gonna make the entire review today. Work sucks, and there's only so much time. That was 2 hours ago. And with having said that, that was the last comment. What? How could Hector not be in it? Did you get screwed again? Hang on, I gotta check on this shit. We have to talk about the beer anyway.
Well,
What the hell? Question mark. You're not in the club? Question mark. Did you get YouTube screwed or just not notified? Asking for a friend.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Matt wants to know if you're okay.
Are you safe?
Comma. Are you safe? Period. Do you need like a gerbil or something stuck in your ass?
Jeez. Hey, you know what? I've heard you can't just go and stick a gerbil in your ass because it can do a lot of damage. You're supposed to stuff it in a condom and then stuff that in your ass.
Or you can use a glass tube. Just don't check on the gerbil with them later, because there might be a pocket of explosive gas in there. Ask Hector, he would know.
We didn't ask him for
Listen,
a
you fake
friend, right?
news. You fake news.
Is that your first one yet?
It's your first one too. That's what I just said. You realize I've got like a lot on you right now, so I'm not trying to chug a lug. I got a few more hours I'm trying to stay up.
Just 2.
Maybe 3 or 4. Well, the problem is if I go to bed at 7, I wake up at 7. And then I'm sitting around for 5 hours doing nothing, waiting for my son. But if I can stay up a little bit later, sleep a little later. I don't want to stay up too late though, because then I fucking wake up.
You got nothing to do but smoke dope and drink?
No, if I wake up too late, it's because I was up too late and I don't feel too great in the morning.
This is the first.
But you tell me how that goes for you. I think the pepper's gonna over flavor a lot of it.
Cheesy pepper. Meaty pepper. Pepper.
There's a tissue behind you. In case
I see her.
in case you care to wipe. Yeah, she ain't that great, honestly. I mean, would I say no to her?
Yeah, come on. It's been, kind of in
But
a
I mean,
dry spell
we
right
got
now.
a lot of hot chicks up there. She's not, honestly.
Fine, throw her. Yeah, I'll take that.
Looks like a doll with those eyelashes in the face.
I don't, let's not. Who cares about the eyelashes? I mean, what is that anyway?
Well, no, she literally looks fake, is what I'm saying, with, like, her face. Her face looks like a doll. That's the problem with those Asians. For all that makeup and
Yeah, there
Weird
could
shit.
be a shit ton of photoshopping going on.
that too. Ooh, that's my style right there. Senorita.
Want to do a shot?
Fuck no. You just cleaned them anyways. Why would you clean and put them back in there and then ask her for a shot?
You just go straight from the
What,
bottle.
you want to do a shot?
Yeah, I'll do a shot.
Okay,
You
go
do a
ahead.
shot.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you doing? I don't know what you're pointing at.
Them.
You go ahead. You grab what you want.
You like grapefruit?
Oh. Not really, but as I'm getting older, it's kind of growing on me. I saw you. I saw the review.
4 or a 5.
Well, you said though too. You also don't like grapefruit.
No, I don't.
You know, I'm not really a huge.
I mean, I really can't knock a beer that says it's grapefruit.
I'm not a huge grapefruit fan. However, you ever eat grapefruit with a little sugar?
Oh, a ton of sugar.
I was gonna say that's the secret. You got to add some sugar. You got to add sugar because that's just. It's almost like trying to bite into a lemon, for Christ's sake.
Big hugs.
What are you digging for?
I don't know, something.
Douchebag! I got 2 more cans.
I was just gonna do a shot, Okay, fine. Bust one open. Do it.
You said a
I'll go
shot.
pot if you
Oh,
go
you're
pot.
talking about that kind of shot? Like a chug shot?
Well, I don't know. I want to sound like I got a problem or anything. Fuck. It's bad luck to get the holder. Oh, two in a row? Two of her? Oh, dude.
That was a good shot.
That's because,
I'm pretty sure I told you this 1 or 2 reviews ago, but I can't quite recall. I'm thinking I told you. Did I tell you about opening the pop bottle in the truck for Charlie?
I don't think so. This doesn't sound good.
No, he couldn't open it, and it was twist off. Or it wasn't a twist off. Most, pop bottles nowadays are twist off because they're pop. Well, it wasn't. So I said, here, give it to me, and I just started driving down the road. You put your knee up against the wheel so you're driving straight, and I'm watching. And I pop a lot of tops, so I just put it up, whoop, it was like a fucking champagne bottle, dude. That top just flew. It hit me straight in the forehead so fucking hard. Then it bounced around 3 or 4 different times around the whole truck, and then it landed in his little door handle like a basketball shot, dude. Dude, a little strip about this big, you know, where you grab the door handle? It landed in there after it bounced like...
Let's wrap up the phone when I'm in your truck.
It was... Yeah. He left his ass off. I'll tell you, it honestly didn't feel that good because that pop top ripped and sliced my forehead a little bit.
Okay, so still no Hector. Poco, that rug really tried to room together. Did it not? The rug really tried to room together?
Don't look at me, I don't know.
I remember the first time I dropped acid.
You know what? I was not nearly as impressed with the acid.
Rich says, cheers, Clovers.
I thought the shrooms. I was actually just talking to Mike about those.
I have never done fucking acid, and I never will. Mushrooms? I tried for almost 10 years. I'm like, Pam, find me some mushrooms.
Shrooms?
I can't. Now I don't know.
You need a whole weekend for it. And the older I get, I'm like, I don't know if I can do that anymore. Because it's going to be like a 12-hour trip. And then you need like 24 to 36 hours to recover because you're going to be fucked.
Yeah, I might skip that then. Okay, that's it. I like that. I give it a 10. 9.5.
It's over 10%. I mean, it's almost not 100% given. But
It doesn't drink. It doesn't drink
No.
10.8%.
It tastes like a 7.5 maybe.
Okay, last one of these.
And it's, yeah, this is good. It's real smooth. And it does, like I told you, I thought it was going to taste like something from the bakery, like some kind of dessert. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Until next time, boys.
And them titties, we're out of here.